In particular, Netflix docu-series that you've been working on. Did he do it? You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character. This is so sad. All of these mean something a little different to me than it does to everybody else. Damn. And because Jag knew about this for years. Next, Jag? Well, what happens next? Do you know? Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé during that interview. As I said in a moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected. He's got guns, and he's got semen-coated VHS tapes. I would have went iron in a hazmat suit. There's not a day that's gone by in the past 4 years that I don't acknowledge that because of what I choose to do, I might lose my life today. That's a reality. I could let that make me out. I could let that make me scared. Or I could say I got good friends. People that believe in me. And I'm just going to keep going full throttle until I can't go no more. The hip-hop world is once again pulled into controversy as whispers of leaked recordings, cryptic confessions, and unsettling warnings begin to rise. At the center of the storm stand Diddy and Jaguar Wright, with 50 Cent stepping forward not to spark another feud, but to draw attention to something far more serious. What began as quiet rumors has rapidly transformed into a tangled narrative of secrecy, betrayal, and power, hinting at deeper truths buried within the shadows of the music industry. Jaguar Wright, once praised for her soulful voice and fearless honesty, now appears as someone caught between bravery and distress. Her recent social media posts feel less like ordinary updates and more like urgent signals from a person overwhelmed by fear. "I'm tired of being afraid." She wrote words that left fans uneasy and genuinely concerned. This is no longer the same confident artist who once stood strong beside the roots. This feels like someone weighed down by knowledge too heavy to carry alone, denouncing me and music, then confirming me, and then talking about all that all happened a day before the report about the 9-year-old boy was released. And before people started confirming that the video that was being shopped around was Bieber and Diddy. Clears throat. See? Music, that's the problem with running your mouth, lad. Music, that's the problem. You didn't realize on Monday that every word, music, that you said was going to be invalidated on Tuesday. Music, you brought you on to speak on Diddy, and it seems that it's if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife. That's always been my focus. Yes. What? They're one and the same. Music, tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, music, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. Music, when you put it together, become a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and in the taste is undeniable. You're saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter and jelly time? Peanut butter and jelly. Let's deal with the sandwich. Music, we asked you this last time, and Piers Morgan said that they're not here to defend themselves. Do you think the Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about what's Beyoncé is losing music hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day, and she still hasn't said anything, just pretending like life is great in Paris? Is it her place to say something? I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many people does he have to be aware of before people see him for who he music is? It seemed like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say that's not me. I'm trying to move beyond Diddy. I'm love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past, calling that __ love and anything that he did love. Music, what the love? What kind of love? Baby oil love? Baby love? Music baby love? Explicit love? Hey, they never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Oh man, those is different now. These lyrics are all hitting different right now. They're all this and people talking about, and fathers all kinds of stuff. The days that followed her social media started to feel less like a feed and more like a public diary of fear. Posts filled with scattered thoughts, late-night confessions, and cryptic warnings left her audience shaken and searching for answers. "They're watching me," she hinted, alongside references to unseen dangers and long, restless nights. without sleep. Each message felt like a fragment of something bigger, pointing toward a reality far more disturbing than ordinary controversy. The same platforms that once amplified her voice and artistry now seemed to be her only link to safety, a fragile digital lifeline connecting her to the outside world. Followers began dissecting every word, trying to piece together who or what she believed was closing in on her. What once looked like celebrity drama or industry tension had shifted into something far more unsettling. It now carried the weight of real fear, the kind that comes from someone who feels cornered with nowhere left to turn. When an artist begins to sound like they are running from invisible threats, it forces a difficult question. Are these fears imagined, or are they rooted in something real? The gravity in her words feels too heavy to brush off as speculation. It sounds like the voice of someone trying to be heard in a world that has grown disturbingly skilled at silencing uncomfortable truths. Morgan, because there's a headline that went out that was very powerful that people are running with, where she says Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place, and why even take that interview to go forward? Well, excuse me. I can't say that I sought it out because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell. God Odyssey, my love. I have to credit him because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. Music, see, I'm the content. I'm the passion. I'm the voice. I'm also the brain. But I do too much by myself. Music, that's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And there were so many people that hacked in so many of my accounts. People didn't even know how to get in touch with me, music, anymore, and Odell created that lane. And they reached out, music to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And music, we talked about it briefly, and I said we have to do it. We have to, because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor, music of information. He also vets things viciously. Music, and I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through, music. Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me then, I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real-life content on this podcast. We thank you for that. Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get because you only have so many minutes? I know you don't know exactly how the show is going to be structured. Yeah. Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say. Have enough to say. Bite. There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is I'm grateful for the questions asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer, and I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public. Music, how did you feel about Vlad going after you? I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately, right? Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel. Music, kid that came after. Bite. What Piers did was brilliant. Journalism, right? He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for conversation after. It's brilliant. It is Vlad has said you're a conspiracy theorist, and he has never wanted you on a show. He reached out to you. You know what? Hold up. Drumroll. Where do I find that receipt? We got his there. Let me check. Is there a receipt? On your YouTube, right? Oh yeah. Let me go over here to my baby's channel. Set the West. Shout out to Set the West. The West are running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive. Music, it's so funny. I love bigging his channel up. Yeah, I love it. I do. Music, I love it. I love having a man that not only do I agree with his content, but it's great, and I could be like, ooh, my man over there doing Get Over That. I love to see something from scratch turning up, going from. It was already something, but to just see it rise to the verb, no Diddy. I love to see that. Yeah, no. He's as much an information bloodhound as I am. Is it in its after, why does it say stash? That's not you. Set the West got somebody else covered it. Got it. The channel. I forgot I had to resubscribe again. I have so many channels. Come on, man. Jag, you gotta be subscribed to Set the West. You can't. I know. I didn't realize I didn't subscribe on his phone. No, because they get deleted, and I keep moving, and I forget. Oh man. Music. Okay, is it on the community feed, baby? Yeah. It's a video. Oh, what is the video of? If you hold on, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, DJ Vlad, you're wrong. Oh, underscore, is that it? Oh, underscore. I don't know why more people aren't looking at this, but why isn't it playing? Is there a blue, oh, the Bluetooth? That's what it is. Hold on. You know, I have so many phones and I never know what's connected to what and who and why. Those were the ones. Okay, here we go. Yes. Alrighty. See, there's a receipt. And this is what I love when people say, she never has any receipts. She don't have any receipts. Everybody gets she's the devil. Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties. When they were having, if I got an invite, I would go, but there's a party within a party. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching for decades. It must stop. Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, no, you're wrong. Listen, Vlad. Hey, Vlad. Vlad TV. AKA, what's your name, bro? Vlad Vladimir, which is Vladimir Rasky. Laughter, let me get this straight, because I'm not a person Ukrainian. A Vladimir Lyubovny. Laughter, that's as I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Hey, yo, no, Vlad, this is Wolfgang. I'm going to come at you as a tech guy, as a cuz he's a tech guy. That's music, his background. I met you at the red carpet out of the homie YG. Shout out to YG. I'm from Compton, cuz YG's from Compton. I'm from Compton. I met you at his red carpet, MHM, and you were surprised, and no, you were surprised that I knew who you were. I know you were a tech guy. You come from the tech background. I got a tech background. So, you know, we people know each other. Yeah, techie. And I met you, and you know, you were like, oh, underscore, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Vlad? You know, it is what it is. Like techie. Vlad's a fraud. You're a vulture. Yeah, he is. You're not hip-hop. At all. You're about as DJ Tanner from Full House. You're about as DJ Academics. He's a dick jockey. Laughter, Vlad. Hey, Vlad. He's not a journalist at all. He's a chronologist. Vlad, you know you're wrong. Vlad, you should have talked. For real. Because he said he would never sit with us. No, I know. He said he would never sit with me. He would never have me on. He never wanted to talk to me. He never would. But I got receipts. Vlad, why did you reach out to Jag back in June, asking for Jag to be on the show? Why you do that, Vlad? Laughter. All my Vlad. Why you playing on face? Why you lie? Why you lying on me? Why you lying? And Vlad and your fat-ass wife. Who's that there? Laughter, damn. Damn. Let's be very clear. This is the email that DJ Vlad sent me. His producer sent me asking me to appear on his podcast, Music on YouTube, just after the Cassie video was released on my birthday. I saw it. I never responded. Odell responded. Music. Weeks and weeks later. But then again, Diddy was already in trouble, so you really didn't need to talk to me because you couldn't do much disinformation with me. I guess that's why your friend from the Music Star Report, or should I say the Comet Report, because he crashed out music just like a comet. Laughter. I guess that's why he was so upset when I started asking him relevant questions about why he's propping up a liar. Music, at this point in time, Vlad, I think it's only fair to say that Carol Johnson, your assistant, Music, unless you're saying you didn't know, she sent this on your behalf. Post took a darker turn. The online response shifted into a wave of concern that felt urgent and deeply personal. Supporters flooded her pages with messages of encouragement, solidarity, and alarm, tagging authorities and urging someone to step in before things went too far. Hashtags began spreading quickly, acting like digital distress signals meant to draw attention to what she was going through. Even 50 Cent, widely recognized for his sharp wit and unfiltered humor, seemed unsettled, hinting that the music industry has a long history of turning on its own, and suggesting that Jaguar's words might hold more truth than many first assumed. Other artists quietly reshared her posts, some asking if anyone had heard from her, others wondering whether she had uncovered something too dangerous to speak about openly. The atmosphere no longer felt like an audience reacting to celebrity drama. It felt like a collective effort to protect someone who appeared to be in real distress. What began as online discussion had grown into something closer to a public intervention. Beneath all the concern, one chilling question remained. If so many people sense that something is wrong, why does it feel like no one has the power to stop it? A Jag, what is the protocol for a woman that's getting an abusive relationship? What is she supposed to do? Well, it all depends on who the man is. Someone that's rich with power. Like P. Diddy. I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so suicidal for so long can around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of them all lying about this as people constantly covering it up. Snorts just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat. Music up they beat everybody the same way. Damn, that's crazy. It's like there's a handbook when they sign their record deals. How to hurt them and keep her loyal. Music, that was so like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her. Music, it's fact. Running down the hallway, but naked. It's crazy. Well, I would like to do first of all, Jag, I want to say happy birthday. Laughter, thanks. I know you wake up to this on your birthday. You see this and gift, right? Right? But I want everybody to know that what they're watching is what said a lot of things that are happening now in emotion. There is a moment where enough becomes enough. Hey, Jag. Hey, babe. It's Angel. Hi. I know who it is. Happy birthday for me as well. Honey, as fabulous as you are. I want to know. I know that you have mentioned in previous interviews that there's nowhere to go when you're dealing with physical abuse or assault when you're in these situations. With these men who are in these positions, that there's, everyone's being paid off in some sort of way. How when you know that, hey, this is a detriment to my life? How do you go about it? Do you kind of tell anybody that will listen so that there's a record? Do you try to run? Can you run? People you tell, the more danger you are in. Music, because everyone's going to pick what side they want to fall on. And if you have more people that are worried about dancing with the devil than dancing with the angels, then you're on your own. So it's better not to say anything. You got to vet everyone that you talk to thoroughly. Music, make sure they're not on the devil's take, and then that's true. If you can find somebody that's willing to be brave enough to cause even let's just take Young Miami for an example. She's with Diddy right now. She gets paid around $250K a month to do all these heinous things at these parties and with workers. And music, it goes very, very far now. The people that she's surrounded with, she's probably surrounded with girls, from a strip club or ones that want to be city girls. They're literally going to tell her, yo, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Go through it. She's going to have all this support telling them to stay with this man, not only fully knowing what's going on. Why Jaguar's situation feels so unsettling. You have to look at the powerful name she has brought up over the years. She has openly accused several influential figures in the music industry of manipulation, exploitation, and calculated attempts to silence her voice. Among her claims were allegations involving rapper Common, sharp criticisms aimed at Mary J. Blige, and accusations that members of the Roots played a role in derailing her career. However, the statement that sparked the strongest reaction was her claim that Sean Diddy Combs had deeper knowledge about the circumstances surrounding the notorious B.I.G.'s death than has ever been publicly acknowledged. That allegation sent shockwaves through the industry, leading to silence from insiders, careful distance from major media outlets, and increased attention from legal observers. When Jaguar later spoke about what she described as hidden networks of influence within the entertainment world, the line between whistleblowing and speculation became harder to define. Whether her words reflect undisclosed truths or her personal interpretation of past experiences, they have reignited a difficult conversation. In the entertainment industry, sensitive information is often treated like dangerous currency, handled with caution and sometimes kept far from public view. The end. I think y'all ain't seen yet. It's just release. Oof. Wow. The thing that freaks me up is, I know what boob does for me, but I know there's another tape of me, and I'll just wait to see where that's going. Wait to see another tape of me. Oh, she's saying that there's another tape of her. Music, probably doing something, and she's having a feeling now as if it's going to come up. Because at this point, she definitely has a good understanding that a lot of things are getting exposed right now. So that's probably been in the back of her mind. I wonder if what I did 20 years back or so, or 15 years back is going to come up. Music freaks me up is, Seem like the industry is falling apart right now. Boob does for me. Music, but I know there's another tape of me. And I'll just wait to see where that's going. MHM, what do you think that thing stand for Young Miami for a Kershaw? I think that she just slid up less. Oh, Koresh is Young Miami. I didn't even know that. Things just like that. Those I don't know why you complaining about eating underscorers for it's fine. It's all right by me. I hate Sukahana. The Sexy Red. Nicki Minaj. The Cedars was already music trash when they came. So they don't mind being underscoring all over them. That's why they're so overzealous. That's why they work so hard to see. It's easy for them. They used to it. Why I want everybody to be hurt as bad as you are. They be setting them just to watch them get so they can feel better about themselves. Don't you, Mika? MHM. It's wicked. Yeah. Laughter, that's wicked. It'd be the best birthday gift ever. I'll drop dead instantly. So, are you saying that like these female artists who are over music in the public, they're that way for a particular reason because they're engaging in these sort of behavior? For every last bit of it. They lay down for the Tootsie, get them good. Ain't that right? But she knows. She was in their position before. 25 years I've been working in this town. It's just like it's too crazy for people to believe. And like, where I'm at right now, I look to my left and I can see Marina Del Rey. Where I left Cat. Music, and to my right, I see Santa Monica where I shot my Coca-Cola commercial when I was pregnant. It was there. I think that THC starting to kick in a little bit for Jag right now. I look behind me and I see Sunset Boulevard. All those drugs, music, and all that crap. After years of speaking out, Jaguar Wright's name grew, increasingly controversial within industry circles. Opportunities slowly faded, collaborations became rare, and interviews nearly disappeared. Even artists she once stood beside began to distance themselves, cautious about being tied to the turbulence surrounding her claims. Over time, she came to be seen by many as a cautionary figure, someone believed to have spoken too openly in an environment shaped by influence and quiet control. Yet, despite the professional isolation, Jaguar never stopped sharing her perspective. Her live streams became more intense, her tone more unwavering, as she continued to insist that her voice carried truths she felt could not stay buried. She spoke about alleged recordings and evidence that, if ever revealed, could challenge the reputations of some of the most powerful figures in the industry. Whether those claims are backed by verifiable proof or remain unconfirmed, the situation places her in a difficult position, caught between public skepticism and the pressure that follows serious accusations. History has shown that those who challenge powerful systems often face isolation, and the emotional weight of that reality can be heavy. Her story reflects a familiar tension within the entertainment world, the fragile balance between truth, perception, influence, and the personal cost of speaking out about difficult experiences. It is a graveyard. It's just some of the ghosts are still walking around. Well, Jag, we're so glad it's your birthday. We want you to feel better for the rest of the day. We ain't gonna take you know what? This time last year I was in Lou's Sterrett, not that far from where y'all are right now. The girls made me a spread. They made me an Oreo cookie fake. You know, the cake with the commissary that you had, that they pulled out the summer sausage. Yo, Jag is put on for me. Yeah, Jag is baking on some good. Whatever she baking on is mighty sticky. Shout out to all my girls on the 7th floor. North Tower. Who knows where you might be celebrating your birthday next year. Just keep the faith. I woke up on a concrete slab on a yoga mat last year for my birthday, and this year I woke up in the suite. And I could see the ocean right there on the right. Music, you ain't got to understand me. But please believe me, I don't lie. A month ago, I sat here on this very channel, and I told y'all put the boots to that girl. You sure did say that. Y'all believe me? I don't know why they don't believe. Music me. What's next, Jag? The reactions from Jaguar Wright's peers have exposed deep divisions within the music industry. Some artists, including Talib Kweli, have shown empathy by sharing her messages and urging others to check on her well-being. Others, however, have kept their distance, offering general statements about mental health awareness without directly addressing her situation. This contrast has sparked ongoing debate among observers about what that silence really means. Is it caution, uncertainty, or simply the difficulty of responding to serious and sensitive public claims. Meanwhile, 50 Cent, known for his blunt takes on industry politics, has suggested that those who challenge powerful institutions are often met with skepticism before anyone truly listens. His perspective reflects a broader concern that controversial voices can be dismissed too quickly, especially when their claims disrupt long-standing narratives. The situation underscores a deeper tension within entertainment culture. An industry that celebrates honesty and self-expression in art can become far more guarded when real-world allegations carry serious professional and legal consequences.